Hey Dave, my name is Seleni McGregor. I'm with Leadvine Marketing. I work with small business owners across the state. Was just doing some research on businesses in your area and your company really stood out to me. So I just put together a quick custom video for you in just a few minutes showing you a couple of insights about your online presence, specifically how you stack up against your top competitors. There's no sales pitch here, just pure value. So this quick video gives you 3 tips that you can do today to bring in more customers to your business and beat your competition online. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would she be doing this? What is in it for me? Oftentimes, most local business owners are just too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring somebody is that they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. So I've just found that by giving people an easy, free attack plan of things that they can actually do to impact their business for free, it's resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, hey, I like you, Seleni, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard, and you can see that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve to help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if by the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan that I gave you and do it yourself, that totally works for me too. No pressure. So let me show you the 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So I will try to be as brief as possible. The 3 things that we're going to cover today is first, content, second, citations, and third, backlinks. So first up is content. So looking over here at your webpage, which I see this is a Salt Lake specific location here, content is basically anything you can see here on this front page that is highlighted, including the text, pictures, what pictures are saved as, and what's behind the pictures. That all can be considered content. So these are the things that search engines are able to read, basically get an idea of what is this business, the services that you offer, what area are you targeting, and that's all going to position you in the search ranking. So the goal is having unique and authoritative content and enough of it to hide in the right keywords and key phrases. So you want to be able to have the right keywords that people are actually searching for in Google for somebody to find the services that you offer. Looking at your website here, you guys have quite a bit of content. I think when I threw it in the counter, we were looking at, let me see here, almost 2,700 words on your homepage. So you typically only need about 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. Again, the biggest thing here though is using the right keywords and key phrases and then matching it up against the competition level in your area. So to help you understand a little bit more about that, we're gonna actually jump over to one of my tools. It's called Ahrefs. Again, it is just a tool. It's not 100% accurate, but it's just one of those companies that buys data from Google. So it gives us a pretty good indication of what's working well for you and your competition. So initially here, we're able to see an overview of what keywords are being found on this specific location page for your Salt Lake City location. You can see here there's 46 keywords and kind of what kind of traffic that's also bringing in. So let's dive a little bit deeper into the keywords that are on your website. So the columns to pay attention to is this position column right here, which shows which position in Google you're sitting on. Volume is the amount of searches about per month that is happening, and then these are the specific keywords. And I mean, there's a bunch of this. So, but on this kind of top portion, we will focus on this. So I'm not seeing any position here with these keywords. I mean, this looks to be your highest positioned keyword for Salt Lake City water damage mold restoration. It doesn't look like that one's really getting much search volume, but you are ranking 11th in that one. But again, you really want to have that search volume following that so that you can actually turn those searchers into leads and actual customers. So we're going to actually jump over into your competitions. I think it'll give you a little bit better of an understanding of what's going on here. So again, as an overview for their website, it looks like they're getting roughly 189 keywords there and the type of traffic they're bringing in. Let's jump specifically into their keywords here. Looking in the position column again, you can see some of their highest, let's see, 1, 3, 3, 4, 3. Those are all going to be first page of Google, which is primarily our goal of where we want to be. You can see here again that first ranked position for term Utah Disaster Restoration Service. It's getting about 40 searches per month. This one is a 3rd place, gets about 150 searches per month for water damage restoration Utah. Restoration Companies Utah is getting about 70 and they're in the 3rd place. Flood Restoration Utah is getting about 60 in the 4th. Utah Utah water damage restoration 60, number 4. Again, you can see here they're positioned higher for a lot of these keywords. So being on that first page of Google is really important to be able to be found by your customers. Now we're going to jump over here into Google and kind of see what we're finding for that one of those keywords, Restoration Companies Utah. So first up, you always see this ad section. And of course, we know that the ads are people paying Google to be on the top. Studies show that ads are only semi-effective. They can definitely become a money pit if ad campaigns are not ran effectively. But we're going to actually jump below that and we're going to focus on this area right here. This next section is called the Google Map Pack or Maps. So in this area, this has a lot to do with that second important thing that we're talking about, which is citations. On these results here, you can see the business's name, address, phone number, all of these, and they're the top rankers in this Google Map section. So citations has a lot to do with this map listing area. And you might be asking yourself, what exactly is a citation? So kind of looking at this representation, it kind of helps show citations are just submitted into directories. So your name, address, phone number submitted to directories such as Bing, Yelp, Hot Frog, Yext, City Star, all of those. You want to have your business listed in as many places so that people can go out and find your business. And if you have citations from authoritative websites, especially industry-specific ones, that gives your business credibility, which will help boost you up in that map pack. Really, at the end of the day, citations just make you more discoverable. So in order to rank higher on this maps listing area, you need to make sure that you're looking at your competition's citation listings. They obviously have more citations, so we need to go out and get more than that so you can dominate them in this space, in this local area of Salt Lake City. And this is even specific for Utah as a whole. Now, the third thing that we're going to cover with you today is backlinks. So this is another really important aspect of Google, and it's below the map section. So down here, this is the organic listing. So it has a lot to do with backlinks. Now, backlinks are the thing that gives your site authority. We call it link juice. Now, this is where you want to be showing up in this organic listing, even the first page of Google, which would bring in a lot more leads. But basically, the easiest way to think about link juice and what it is simply think about a popularity contest back in high school. You want the coolest, most popular kid or sites in this situation to be pointing back and recommending your website. So again, we want the most high quality links to point back to you to show Google that you are popular in Google's eyes. But even more to it than just that, not all backlinks are created equal, quality over quantity. The backlinks you obtain work a lot more effectively when you've got relevant sites linking back to you. So for example, if you've got an insurance company or contractor company linking back to you, that would be a lot more effective than like ice cream store or Pizza Hut linking back to you because you guys don't make pizzas for a living. So again, if we jump over here to our tool, we can see here as just a kind of overview, you can see you've got 11 backlinks pointing back to the Salt Lake City location. If we jump over here to your competitor, they've got about 1,000 backlinks pointing back to you. So they've got that or pointing back to them. So that's their link juice working for them. Again, this is beatable with time. And we're even able to see specifically which backlinks they have, where they're coming from, and how to be able to go get those and get better quality leads even for yours. So again, those are the 3 things you can do today to grow your online presence. Focus on your first content, getting that homepage to the 1,500. Like I said, you guys are already past that, so you need to just focus on getting the right keywords and key phrases put into that content. Citations, making sure you've got more than your competition by a landslide, and then backlinks, making sure you've got the most relevant and quality sites pointing back to you guys, so showing that you've got the authority. Having those good backlinks is really what's going to help move the keyword-rich content on your page as well. So if you implement these strategies, you can be number 1 across Google. Go ahead and take this information I provided to you. Do this on your own. Or if you have found this information to be valuable and want to take the most effective route to save yourself time and hassle, go ahead and respond to this email. So I'd love to be able to dive deeper into your specific situation and see what I can do to help your business thrive. Hope that this information has been of value to you, and hopefully I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks so much.